Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is AhTravesty playing some Neverwinter Nights 2 using the Lolthanchwi mod. This is a sequel to the Hunt Through the Dark remastered, and as far as I understand, it takes place pretty much right at the end of right where the end of Hunt Through the Dark remastered ends off. So I think we're gonna have a companion and stuff with us as well. So, and let's see, anything new on here? Yeah, we heard all this already. All right, let's go ahead and start. I'm going to use the same character we had from Hunt Through the Dark Remastered. Greetings, Lofland. You're about to begin an epic adventure called Lolthanchwi, the sequel to A Hunt Through the Dark Remastered. Highly recommend playing. Yes, we already did all that. I've already played A Hunt Through the Dark Remastered, and it was great. I want to start Lolthanchwi now. Wonderful. If you look through the containers around me, you will find many useful items and magical treasures from A Hunt Through the Dark Remastered. I advise caution though, taking too much might affect the balance and limit your enjoyment. But feel free to take anything you think you might need or want. You remember Ulkranal, do you not? He's the stalwart companion that was with you through the Hunt Through the Dark Remastered, and wishes to join you in seeing this adventure through to the end. Here he is now. You may both step through the portal when you're ready to begin the adventure. Alright, yep, Ulkranal is back with us.
Perhaps
let's take a look at our character. Yeah, we still got all the stuff. This is the exported character I had from the previous adventure. Lithral Gren. Got a lot of stuff here. And Ulkranal. He's probably still got his rapier. We need to get that identified too. Got the ruby crossbow, poison bolts, and drow chain shirt. Waffy cloak. Is that the good one? Nope, this is the one that needs to be fixed too. And a drow hood.
Stay close.
Alright, let's take a quick look around. Everything's still the same. Yeah, let's grab some of the potions. I don't think we need every. Well, hell with it. Let's grab all those potions. And magician's workbench again. Alright, we don't need any of that stuff. We don't need any of that stuff. Alright, here's the items from the previous adventure. Okay, yeah, now we can mix and match and choose whatever we want here, but I'm obviously not going to take all this stuff. That'll be way overbalancing, but I'll do that off camera. Let's take a look at everything else. Yeah, just some normal weapons there. And yeah, this is the same stuff that was in the first adventure. So. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and sort through some of this gear. Get our characters all squared away, and I'll see you in a moment. Alright, all done sorting through a lot of the gear. I didn't take everything, of course. I just took a couple things that I probably would have kept at the end of the last adventure.
Stay close.
Let's go ahead and take a look at our characters. And there's a couple things I want to fix too while we're in this position here. Alright, Lithral Gren. He's a 7th level rogue, 1st level shadow dancer. His highest is dexterity, with intelligence being the next highest with 16, and then charisma 14. Everything else is average. And skills, he's got a little bit in appraise, decent bluff, good disabled device, hide, and listen, move silently, open lock, search, set trap, spot, and tumble, and use magic device. He's a veteran, giving him a +1 to fortitude saves, all the way -1 penalty to diplomacy. He does have dodge, mobility, and toughness. And he's got evasion, hide in plain sight. And for gear, I decided to give him. He's still got the Cowl of Warding, which gives him freedom of movement and immunity to mind-affecting spells. That's actually a really good item right there. And he's got the Drow Cloak, giving him a +10 bonus to both hide and move silently. He's still got Falren's Armor, which was a breastplate +5, or a breastplate +2, I mean, and it's mithril, so it makes it light armor. And he's got the Braces of Dexterity +4, that's what's given his Dexterity a 24. And he's got the Boots of Elvenkind, giving him another Move Silently increase +5. And he's still got all the staffs. He's got the Staff of Elmaxian. It is a quarterstaff +3, gives him +2 deflection, although that's not going to help because you've got a ring +2. And it does Chain Lightning, Ethereal Visage, and Fireball. It's only usable by sorcerers and wizards, but he's got a nice use magic device skill, so he can use that thing. And he's also got the other staff here, the Staff of the Magi. This one here is a quarterstaff +1/+4 deflection. On hit does Shocking Grasp. spell resistance, and it's got a lot of items, but I used most of the charges up already. I used it all up in the last adventure, so I still have it though. Of course, he's got the draw light crossbow with some poison bolts. He's got amulet of natural armor +4, ring of protection +2, and a ring of scholars, which gives him a light and a lore bonus +5. He's got an assortment of potions, and he's still got the drum of haunting too. This allows him to do animate dead and cause fear and fear, only usable by bards, but because his use magic device is high enough, he's still good to go to use that thing. Alright, I think that's pretty much it for him. Let's go to Ulkranal. He's a 7th level fighter, 2nd level rogue. Highest is dexterity with 22, followed by a strength of 15. Everything else is average with a 12. And he's got a little bit in disabled device. He's got a nice hide, really good parry, good search, and he's got a nice taunt as well. Let's go ahead and hotkey that. And for feats, he's got an improved critical, light crossbow, and weapon focused light crossbow, point blank shot, rapid reload, and weapon finesse. Alright, and what else does he have? Anything spectacular? I don't think he had anything else. He does have evasion as well. Alright, now, yeah, we still need to get this rapier identified. This is the same blade he had in the first adventure, but then this one is unfortunately not identified. But I'm going to show you guys how you, if you ever run into this problem, there's actually a script you can use that's in the stock game. All you got to do is go into the console. Oh, actually, make sure you're right clicking on your character here. Make sure he's selected, and then go into your console, type debug mode _1, and then type RS, the letters RS, space, and then GR underscore identify underscore all. Oops, I spelled that wrong. And that should identify everything in the inventory of the character that you have selected. And then once you're done with that, do debug mode _0. There you go, now it's identified. So if you run into that, that happens a lot of times when you start a lot of adventures. You get these magical items, and most of the times they aren't identified, but in all reality, you would know what the hell you're carrying already if it was given to you. So yeah, it's the blade Sharp Sting. It is a rapier +1 that's keen. It does massive criticals. I'm going to use that as a secondary weapon because he does have weapon finesse, so I'm going to hold on to that thing. And let's see, what else did I want to do? Yeah, he's still got the, I gave him the Drow Hood, gives him a concentration +1. That's not really going to help him. I just gave it to him, left it on him for the hell of it. The Drow Pawafi Cloak, this item is bugged. If you recall from the last adventure, we actually fixed this, and I still have the blueprint saved, so I'm going to go ahead and fix that now. Yeah, this one here has the resistance to piercing and slashing 5. That is bugged. Resistance only works with elemental damages, whereas damage reduction deals with physical damages, and that's what we want to have, because right now this doesn't actually block anything with regard to piercing, slashing, and for that matter bludgeoning as well, if that was in there too. So let's go back in to the console here, and then we're going to go debug mode _1 again, and then we're going to type give item, that's all one word, no spaces there, then space, and then I had, it was Drow Pawafi. I think I spelled that right. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you guys won't have that. This is a fixed blueprint I made in the last adventure. So. Alright, and it looks like we need to identify that too. So let's go ahead and do that identify all script again. And just to recall, it was RS space GR underscore identify underscore all. And that's going to get that identified for us again. And then we're going to do debug mode _0 and get out of that. And there we go. Now we have this new Pawafi Cloak, and it now has damage reduction 5, which, and then it's bludgeoning after that, which means it blocks everything except bludgeoning. Bludgeoning damage will actually bypass this damage reduction with regard to physical damages, not elemental damages. Alright, so we're going to equip that thing, and then we're going to get rid of this old one. Actually, you know what, there's a couple things I want to just dump off. Let's go ahead and put his stuff in. in here and just get rid of it. This here, blue indent star, we're not going to need that either. Let's get rid of it. Alright, I think we are good. Oh, and the rest of his gear, he does have the Drow chain shirt, which is a chain shirt +1 with damage reduction. It's adamantine. He's got the ruby crossbow. It's a light crossbow +3, and it does cause fear once a day as well. And he's got some poison bolts, a amulet of natural armor +3, ring of protection +2, and the lesser ring of power, which gives him regeneration 1, and then resistance to cold, electrical, fire. As you can see, here's where resistance comes into play. It works with elemental damage types, so this is good. And also gave him the Umber Hulk hide light shield. Let's not keep that. Which is a light shield +2, and it has immunity to mind affecting spells. And he's got the wolf figurine, which allows him to summon a wolf once a day. Alright, other than that, he's got an assortment of potions. Alright, I think we are ready to go.
Step where I step.
Let's go ahead and save the game now that I made those changes. And let's continue on. Portal to the story. Lithril, are you sure that you have completed your preparations for starting Lolthanchwi? Yes, I am prepared. We'll start your adventure now. Darkness, again. Homeland, but yet unknown territory. With the noises of their hunters growing distant, the survivors of Paiwewin's hunt relax, but still press ever forward. Deeper and deeper they go, far into the lightless tunnels of the Middle Dark. They had been running for what seemed an eternity when they finally stopped to break and listen for the sounds of their enemies. I don't hear anything following us. We may have lost them. And listen and spot check. Let's try listen. Same here. I think they're gone. They wait in silence, carefully listening to the sounds around them. What was that? Noises ahead. And we have a listen option here. Damn, I hear running and whispers, I think. Drow. They're speaking Drow. Let's get closer. I want to get a look at them. Alright, these are new people. We'll make our stand here. If they still want us, they'll have to come through one by one. By Selvatarm, I will paint these walls red with their blood, should they dare to come for you, my mistress. I think they are searching the other tunnels. We are safe now. Signing. Oh, this is us now. We're signing to each other. Hand signals, yeah. Drow seems they're in trouble. They haven't seen us. Should we let them see us? We have no choice. We have to find out where we are. Mistress, something's not right. Something or someone is watching us. Hells, how could they have gotten behind us? Valus, quickly guard my back! You, over there, show yourselves. At least show us the face of our enemy. You dare to attack an outpost of Chednasad? You dare to attack me? Marana Elaenrehel, second daughter of the second house? Kill me if you can, but your small victory will be short-lived. Oh, here we go, another cranky-ass drow female. Mistress, we mean you no harm. No harm? We shall see. Just who in the nine hells are you? I'm Velithro Gren. This is my companion, Arkranal Duran. We are from Menzel Baranzan. Menzel Baranzanir? Ha, whelps. Of course the cowards were hiding. If you are as harmless as you claim, then why are you sneaking up behind us? We are the only survivors of a drow hunting party. You don't survive for long by stumbling into foreign territory blindly. Your words make some sense. And you don't appear to be with the others. I'll give you the chance to prove the power of your words, Menzo Baronzir. Mistress, you're going to trust them? Valus, we would already have been attacked if they were in league with the others. Listen to me. The outpost behind us has been infiltrated by unknown forces, possibly Drow. The battle at the outpost still raged when we were forced to retreat to these side passageways. You will help us regain control of the outpost. Seems we have little choice. Lead on. Good. The outpost is a short way to the east. Kill those bastards. You will know them by their black armor. Now lead on. We will follow you. We'll be watching your actions. Okay. Guess we're getting right into a fight here. Journal update. Highwaywind's hunt is over. It was a disaster. Ulkranal and I are the only survivors. The surface dwellers tried to hunt us down. They followed us far into the lightless depths. The hunter turned out to be the hunted. How perfectly ironic. We went far into the night below, down in the depths of the Underdark. All sounds of our pursuers had disappeared. They've lost us. I bet they've turned around by now. Where are we? Doesn't matter, since luck is shining brightly upon us. It's almost impossible to find a civilized place down here by chance. But we found one. A Drow outpost. They're in trouble, attacked by unknown forces. Their leader, Marana, a priestess of Lolth, and one of her minions were preparing to make a stand in one of the outer tunnels when we came across them. They thought we were with their enemies, but we were able to convince them differently. This is the perfect chance to introduce ourselves to local powers. This Marana is a member of the second house of Ched Nasad. Alright.
To the fight! Give new
And it
quarter!
looks like they are with us. A guy named Valus Bakir. Let's take a look at him. 6th level fighter, 3rd level blackguard, lawful evil. He's got a strength and a dexterity that are really high with a 19 and 18 respectively, and everything else is average with 10s and 12s. Alright, what's he got otherwise here? A little bit in hide. He's got a nice intimidate. Good lore. Move silently and parry are decent. And he's got some in taunt as well. Alright, he's got a lot of blackguard stuff going on here. Let's get taunt down here. Alright. He's got a lot of feats here. Cleave. Power critical greatsword. And yep, he's got a greatsword +1. He's got great cleave, improved critical greatsword, improved power attack knockdown. Use poison. There's one you don't see every day. The character is trained in the use of poison, is never at risk of poisoning himself when applying poison to a weapon. Alright, weapon focus and specialization, greatsword. What else does he have? Aura of Despair. Starting at 3rd level, the Blackguard radiates a malign aura that causes all enemies within 10 feet of him to suffer a -2 penalty on all saving throws. Constant effect. Alright, I guess we don't need that down here. Bull Strength. Starting at 2nd level, a Blackguard may cast Bull Strength once per day. Alright, that'll prove useful. And he's got Create Undead. A Blackguard may summon an undead minion once per day. At 7th level, this ability improves, and a more powerful undead being is summoned. The minion remains for 24 hours. Wow. That's a nice little ability right there. Dark Blessing. A Blackguard adds their charisma bonus to all saving throws. Alright, and Smite Good. Once a day, a Blackguard of 2nd level or higher may attempt to smite good aligned enemy with one normal melee attack. The Blackguard adds their charisma bonus to the attack roll and adds 1 extra point of damage per class level. Once per day. Yeah, that's the opposite of a Paladin's ability there. And he's got Turn Undead. Alright, He's got a lot of good stuff right here. Alright, what else does he have? A Drow Cloak. Hide and move silently, plus 10. He's got Vaelus's armor. Looks like full plate plus 2, intimidate plus 5, and it does cause fear and protection from alignment once a day. Let's hotkey that thing so we remember we got that. And what else does he have? The Greatsword plus 1. He's got Amulet of Natural Armor plus 2, Ring of Protection plus 2. And Vaelus House Insignia, which does heroism once a day. Alright, let's hotkey that thing. And Vaelus's armor. Yeah, it's a little wand that does the cause fear and protection from alignment off of his armor. Alright, and we have Marana, which is a 7th level cleric, neutral evil. High dexterity with an 18, wisdom 16, and intelligence and charisma both 14, everything else is average. And she's got the air animal domain issue going on too. We're going to have to sort that out. Alright, other than that, she's got a nice concentration and heal. A little bit in hide and move silently. And she's got a little bit in spot as well. Feats, weapon focus flail. And yes, she does have a flail, Marana's flail. It's a flail plus 2 energy, negative energy damage, and it does wounding. She's got exotic and martial weapon proficiency, combat casting, alertness, and turn of den, of course. Yeah, she's gonna end up losing some of these feats though once I do a reset on her. All right. Yeah, she doesn't even have the damn domain abilities here. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a reset on her. Alright, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to de-level her and then do a reset and then give her experience points and then level her back up. I want to try to give her the weapon focus flail back, and of course she's going to have to get martial weapon proficiency back too so she can use that flail. She's probably going to end up losing alertness and combat casting, I'm thinking. Yeah. Alright, and just in case you guys don't know how to de-level, oh, she doesn't even have any experience points. That's another bug right there. And speaking of
Got
that...
something here! Get ready!
Vaelus has experience points.
Like, oh, that's right!
Alright, we're gonna have to fix that. Alright, well, let's see what we can do. Let's go into debug mode here. And... let's get her squared away. Let's right click on her first. And then let's do... reset levels, all one word. That should get her fixed up. Yeah, as you can see now she's got healing and sun, which is what a default cleric is. Alright, that's going to reset all her skills as well. And let's see here. And yeah, she's going to get divine resistance in the reset. And now you can see she's got her domain stuff with her now, which she didn't have before. And we just need to pick up that weapon focus flail. Alright, now we're going to give her some experience points. Alright, let's go in here again and let's do DM underscore give XP. Alright, I'm going to start with 30,000. I don't remember what the hell the experience points was for a 7th level cleric, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to level her up off camera and we'll get this all sorted out. I'll see you in a moment. Okay, I think we are finally sorted out. I ended up giving her about 38,000 experience points and I leveled her up. She's now 7th level cleric. And all her points went into spellcraft and lore and heal and concentration, and she does have weapon focus flail as well as martial weapon proficiency, and of course she got stuck with divine resistance. That's what happens when you reset a cleric at first level, and of course all her domain stuff is there as well too. And I passed off some stuff. I gave her some potions of healing, and let's see, let's take a look at the rest of her armor. She's got Marana's armor, which is a set of full plate plus 2, damage reduction 3, It's adamantine, only usable by clerics. It does freedom of movement once a day, web once a day, and reduced weight. That's some good armor, wow. Mirana's flail, and we looked at that already. It's a flail plus 2, does negative energy damage. And they gave her that drow hood that Alkranal had. That's the one that's going to give her concentration boost. I thought that'd be better on her, but once we get this battle going on, we can equip that thing. And for Valus, I gave him some of these potions. I gave him some death armor and speed, and I gave him the wolf figurine as well. Other than that, I didn't do anything else with him. Alright, now spells. I did give her all Cure Minor Wounds for level 0, and for level 1 we have Bless, Bane, and 4 Endure Elements. And level 2 we have the Cure Serious Wounds, Hold Burst, Silence, Searing Light, and Sound Burst. And level 3 Mass Aid, Prayer, Inflict Serious Wounds and Glyph of Warding. And finally level 4 we have Hypothermia and Hammer of the Gods. But since we did a reset, she's going to lose all her memorized spells, so what we're going to do is go back into the console, and I'm not entirely sure if this is going to work or not in the middle of combat like this, but we're going to go back into debug mode once again. Debug mode space 1, and we're going to run a script, and you can do this as well too. This is a force rest script. Just do rs space GA underscore force underscore rest, and then left parentheses, and then 0. I'm almost positive the 0 means it's just going to force rest on the character you have selected at the moment. Whereas if you put a 1 in there, it'll force rest your whole party. But I don't want to do that. Alright, so we're going to make sure Mirana is selected. And then let's hit enter and see if that's going to work for her. And let's take a quick look at her memorized spells. Okay, yeah, she's got all her spells back now. Whereas before she would have had hardly any because of the reset we did on her. Alright, I think we are ready to go ahead and fight, but let's get out of debug mode. Alright, and let's see what we're dealing with here. Let's take a look at the map first. Okay, we're right here. Drow Outpost, Tradeway to Chednasad, and the Inner Sanctum. Alright, we're dealing with some Drow infiltrators here, it looks like. Nothing's behind us. Alright, first things first, I want to make sure that this damn hood gets equipped. There we go. Yep, she's good. Alright, let's go ahead and start moving up into this here. Valus putting up some haste. Alright, let's stay close here. Lithril, you need to come back. Alright, we don't need to be in stealth. Alright, Alkranal is back here. I don't want him up here in the front, so let's get him back. And you can stay up here and fight, and Valus, he's doing full strength. Alright, we got Bless coming up. Alright, how many are we dealing with here? We got a bunch of them here. A couple of them back there dead already. Alright, I don't know if we can maneuver here. Looks like we can't. We're doing alright. Alright, we're able to do sneak attacks, so that's good. Let's move in. Alright, let's maneuver. Some sneaks in here. Get him, boys. Alright, there's something else shooting us up from over here. And Mirana just said something. We must move onto the outpost. There are more of those bastards. Alright, let's get him then. Alright. Let's see if we can get a sneak on him. Alright, he's down. Where's this guy going? Let's get a sneak on his ass. Alright, we're still doing well. Alright, let's get this assassin next. We gotta level up. Alright, anybody else to fight? And Mirana just said something again. Damn, our house soldiers all dead. Little pay me for this. Alright, I can hear fighting in the background. We have in the crates. A bunch of supply kits. Alright, is there anything over here worth scavenging? Pile of gold. Infiltrator. And a gem. Potion and another gem. Yeah, there's some fighting going on in the background. I can hear it. Alright, what do these guys have? A bunch of gold. And more the same. Thieves' tools and some gold. And more gold. Here, moderates. And some more gold. Alright. Well, we have a level up here for Valus. Let's go ahead and take care of that now. Keep him going up as a blackguard. Oh, we can't. Oh, yeah, that's... yeah. This should have been a campaign so we can actually multi-class him. But alright, I guess we're going up as a fighter. And let's go with Intimidate, and I guess we can put it in Lore too. Let's not put it all in Lore though. Let's get some Taunt over here. No feats. Alright, and let's see, we are running up on time too. We're gonna have to handle the rest of this business in the next episode. Let's go ahead and end her here. We'll see you in the next one, ladies and gentlemen.